Welcome. Tonight, we journey far beyond modern noise into the heart of the classic Maya world. Close your eyes, take a slow breath, and imagine yourself beneath a living canopy of emerald leaves. Here, time was measured in stone and stars, not seconds and screens. You are safe. You are calm. And you are ready to drift into another age. Imagine stirring before dawn on a dew-damp plain, the jungle chorus already in full voice cicadas, tree frogs, distant howler monkeys. You rise from a woven mat, the rough fibers cool against your skin, and step onto packed earth softened by last night's rain. Your simple cotton tunic clings to you as you reach for a sharpened stone blade at your hip. The air is thick with the scent of damp limestone and growing maize. Outside your home constructed of wooden posts and thatched palm fronds, you find your mother at the stone metate, rhythmically grinding dried maize into flour. Each circular motion of the mano against the metate echoes softly across the courtyard, a lullaby of survival. Meanwhile, you gather a clay jar to fill at the nearby cenote, its still waters mirroring the cathedral of towering ceiba trees. Every careful step across slick stones sends tiny ripples across the water's surface, and the jar grows heavy as you carry life's most precious resource back to your family. In the cleared milpa fields, you tend young maize stalks, beans, and squash under the burgeoning sun. The soil, turned by fire and hand, is rich but demands constant care. Sweat beads at your hairline as you pull stubborn weeds and loosen the earth. Each seed you plant a promise of tortillas tomorrow. Above you, the canopy hums, small flies brushing your arms like whispers, bright grasshoppers leaping leaf to leaf. You pause to brush them away, breathing in the resinous tongue of sap. By midday, you join neighbors in the central plaza, a broad expanse of packed earth ringed by low stone platforms. The steady thump of bark drums marks each hour like a heartbeat. Together, you chant prayers to the maize god, voices rising in gentle waves. Maize renews life. Maize nourishes life. Clay censers send curls of copal incense upward, carrying tobacco leaves and fruit slice offerings to unseen deities. Elders trace glyphs into fresh clay, their fingers moving with calm precision, each stroke a link to cosmic balance. As afternoon fades, the heat softens but remains vibrant. You return home with empty water jars, following narrow causeways where roots twist and catch the unwary. The scent of hearth fires drifts through the air, roasted beans simmering in broth, sweet tortillas fresh from the comal. Mud brick walls glow amber in the last light, and the jungle's chorus deepens into a quieter, more introspective song. In a cool stone chamber lit by flickering torches, imagine a young prince being crowned. This is K'inich Janaab Pakal, the Sun King of Palenque. Born amid fiery omens in 603 CE, he stands beneath carved lintels depicting the maize god's cycle. His mother, Lady Sakkuk, watches as priests whisper prophecies, a silent promise that this boy will guide the city to greatness. At age 12, he receives a jade headband, the weight cool against his brow, and the hush of gathered nobles marks the moment the world changes beneath the stars. Under Pakal's reign, the temple of the inscriptions rises tier by tier. Limestone blocks gleam white in the sun as masons shape each with obsidian-edged tools. You feel the soft scrape of flint against stone, the dust mingling with the scent of flowering guava. Doorways align with solstice light, ensuring twice each year the dawn floodlight will pour into the burial vault, illuminating a sarcophagus lid carved with the king's serene visage, hands crossed in quiet authority. Yet Pakal's story is more than stone. In palace courtyards, draped in feather-trimmed cloaks, he negotiates alliances with measured words. Envoys from distant city-states stand before him, their richly dyed garments whispering over polished floors. By night, drums echo across causeways as his warriors stand guard, their jagged obsidian spears catching torchlight against the dark fringe of jungle. When Pakal dies at an age few achieve, his body is laid to rest deep within his pyramid. In that hush, carved walls recount his journey to the underworld death, not an end, but a passage. The glyphs above speak of stars as guides, of life renewed in maize and sunlight. Now let your breath slow as we move into mystery. Deep in vine-clad ruins, you discover a half-forgotten temple. Broken glyphs trace a figure bound beneath a star band, an omen of a ritual lost to time. Inside, fragments of a scorched codex reveal masked figures holding maize and serpents, accompanied by a backward count from 13. Was this a harvest rite? A celestial ceremony? Or a forbidden ritual erased by later rulers? The altar's ash-mixed bones and dulled obsidian blades speak of solemn offerings, yet no royal dedication remains. Here, in the silence, your mind drifts among unanswered questions, like petals on still water. From shadowed sanctuaries, we ascend once more to where memory is kept. Smooth limestone terraces lead to the noble's precinct, where carved friezes of jaguars and serpents trace the lineage of kings. In a scribe's chamber, light filters through stone lattice as a reed brush dips into mineral inks: red cinnabar, black carbon, yellow ochre, green jade powder. Each glyph he paints is an anchor for eternity. A war declared, a birth celebrated, a prophecy whispered to the stars. Beyond, nobles recline on woven mats, sipping spiced cacao while ivory dice click across patoli boards. In rooftop observatories, priests stand at narrow slits, watching Venus's rise and fall. Their lives are measured by cycles of sun, moon, and planet, each calculation a safeguard against famine or celestial wrath. As dusk settles, the scribes roll up their codices and retreat into cool chambers. The fires and hearths burn low. Outside, the jungle begins its nocturnal symphony once more. And so, beneath a canopy of stars, the Maya city sleeps. Torches dim, drums quiet. The stones, the glyphs, the very earth holds its breath. In your quiet space tonight, let your breath match the gentle rhythm of that ancient world. There is no need to recall every detail the jungle, the stones, the sky remember for you. Rest now. Good night and sleep well.